Around the time that Stonehenge reaches its most complete and complex form, a new type of burial starts to be seen in the archaeological record.
One of the most iconic of these new burials is now preserved at the Salisbury Museum. Jackie McKinley was one of the first archaeologists to examine the body.
So this is the Amesbury Archer.
Well, I know him as 1291, but that doesn't make very good media headlines. So Amesbury is from where he was found. He was found at Amesbury Down. He was dubbed the Archer because he was found with so many arrowheads in his grave.
Looking at this burial, the one thing that strikes me above all is just how many different things this man has been buried with. The thing that my eye is drawn to are 3 pieces of metalwork. And what are those 2 little things on the sticks?
Well, actually, the 2 little things on the sticks are what makes this such a rich burial, because they are gold hair tress decorations. There are only 8 pairs of those from the British Isles. They are very, very high-status items. The other items that you were pointing out, the other bits of greenish-looking metal, are copper knives. They would have had handles, either of bone or wood, and again, they are spread around different parts of this grave.
You have to admit, in a world of stone, bone and wood, all this shiny stuff would certainly make you stand out.
So who was this man who was so special and buried with all this amazing bling close to Stonehenge? Is there a link between this extraordinary burial and the big stones?
It really depends what you think this man's purpose in life was. You find such a rich grave, and the immediate thing is, oh, chieftain, king. And I think some of the papers refer to him as the king of Stonehenge. We know that he didn't live here all the time. We know he was born somewhere else, that he probably travelled around. Some of the items he's got, the materials come from lots of different places. And there is a clue in the grave, and it's probably the least impressive-looking item.
Yeah.
That lump of stone.
That?
That is very important in metalworking. It's what's known as a cushion stone. It's to cushion the material you're working on when you're making those small movements with your hand. The gold, for instance, you'd have to have something to rest that on to work it.
So this man is possibly a metal worker?
I think he's somebody who didn't just work metalware. I think he is somebody who transformed things from one state to another, so be that metal or flint. You've got somebody who can work a lump of copper and turn it into a beautiful item, be it a dagger or some kind of other decorative item. That kind of person really would have been viewed as a magician.
So you've got this man hanging out at one of the biggest Stone Age attractions in, well, the Stone Age, with lots of gaudy bits of metal. That leads me to one inescapable conclusion.
So we're suggesting that the Amesbury Archer, 1291, is the first souvenir stall seller at Stonehenge.
High-quality souvenirs, I have to say.
Whatever he was selling, it was made of metal. And that was going to transform Stone Age Britain forever.